Welcome to Tiger Tracks, your home for the best of LSU athletics. And now, your hosts, Jordy Hultberg and Bill Frankes.
Hello, Tiger fans around the world. Yes, he is Bill. I am Jordy. It's great to be with you. Since last we met, well, the Tigers faced number 2 Texas A&M, won 2 out of 3, and still number 1 in the country.
Absolutely, Jordy. What a great series it was at Alex Box Stadium. The Tigers with 2 dramatic victories over Texas A&M, including the first walk-off win of the season for the Tigers. But now the focus shifts over to Starkville, Mississippi, as we're into week number 8 of SEC play. Only 9 SEC games left. Tigers in first place in the West, half game behind Vandy in the overall race. So big series this weekend. Alex
Bregman, we know about his exploits on the field, off the field, a great relationship with a young man by the name of George Wood.
Absolutely. Alex, of course, not only is he a great player, he's also a great citizen, a young man who embraces the fans, and especially this young fan, George. I think you'll enjoy meeting him.
And we'll also have a feature on Tiger Park, SEC championships coming here, and much, much more. Sit back, relax. Tiger Tracks is coming your way next. And welcome back to Tiger Tracks. We begin with a special introspective of Alex Bregman and some of the things he does off the field.
Alex Bregman has a special relationship with a young man named George Wood. George, unfortunately, has to use a wheelchair, but he's a huge fan of the Tigers and of Alex Bregman. Let's take a look.
It was one of the most unbelievable atmospheres I've ever played in front of.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him. Fair ball. That's going to do it. Tigers are going to win the game.
There's so many big plays and big situations during the course of that series. I just hope everybody got to see on TV this weekend, and who was in attendance at the games got to see how special this place really is.
It was his freshman year, and that was whenever me and my dad started getting into baseball. And I just met Mr. James, the event staff, and he let me go in the field one day. And I just saw him sitting there with his arms hanged over the fence right there. And I just went over and said, hey, and we just clicked like that.
Oh, George is a great kid. He inspires me so much.
Here is the 1-2. Ground ball towards center field and in for a base hit for Bregman.
He's just such a good guy. He's like the best shortstop I've ever seen in my life. And I mean that just makes me want to play his position. We text before, and like he lets me know if he's coming, and he like asks me what bat I'm bringing and everything, and he like tells me to wear bat and gloves and everything.
Every time I get to go watch him play, and I get to see the smile on his face when he goes up to bat and hits the ball. It makes my day. It inspires me to be better, not only on the field but off the field.
It just means the world. Like I text him and he like immediately texts back, and sometimes we FaceTime and everything, and it's just awesome.
The kid's my hero since I've been here. He's unbelievable.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball down the line into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. 2 runs are going to score. What an at-bat for Bregman. Holy cow.
There's your leader out there at second base.
My hitting coach back home when I was growing up told me that this is the place I need to go. This is the best place to play college baseball in the country. And I mean, obviously he was right. I got here, got to see all the tradition, got to see the fans, got to see how much they really care about their baseball program. And then when I ended up showing up on campus, it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I think that the winning helps with the support, and the support helps with the winning. I think they go hand in hand, and they're second to none. I mean, 6 national championships in the last, I don't know, 20, 25 years, and then just leading the country in attendance every year is unbelievable. And I've been so surprised and so happy with the support, and just made a lot of friendships since I've been here with the fans, and I'm just happy I get to put on the purple and gold and go out there and represent them and represent the university that they love.
There's a line drive that is snared by Bregman. The throw to first base is in time, and that is an incredible play by Alex Bregman. I don't know how you make a play like that.
The best part about being an LSU Tiger, it's got to be, I don't know, just running out to shortstop every day. That's the most fun thing for me to do. That's the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. To just run out and support and play for LSU, and just have the support of the whole community. And I mean, the only thing I really want to be remembered as here is just the guy who just ran out the short as hard as he could every inning.
A very inspirational story, and just a great player, and on and off the field. All right, Tiger Park coming up next, big SEC tournament.
Exactly, SEC tournament next week, Jordy.
Wow.
The Tigers playing host at Tiger Park. When we come back, we'll take a look at that facility.
Stay with us.
Tiger Tracks on CST is being brought to you by Capital One Bank, the official bank of all things Louisiana, and by Louisiana Propane Dealers. Get up to $1,200 in rebates on propane accessories. Find out how at louisianapropane.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Tracks. The SEC softball world is coming to Tiger Park very, very soon.
Hey, Jordy, here's an interesting feature. Carly Hoover, one of the Tiger pitchers, takes us on a tour of Tiger Park, which is now 7 years old, but one of the best facilities in the country. Carly Hoover gives us an inside look at Tiger Park.
Hi, I'm Carly Hoover with LSU softball, and here's my favorite place in the world, Tiger Park. Let's go.
Hey, flying Tigers, fight all the way. Hey, flying Tigers, win the game today. You've got the know-how, you're doing fine. Hang on the balls, you hit the wall and smash it through the line.
Located on campus next to the Mississippi River, Tiger Park is more than just a softball stadium. A 2-story office suite rises above the first base line, providing a home away from home for the players and coaches. So here's where the LSU softball team calls home. This is where we get ready before games, get our game face, game hair all ready. Some of the best players in college softball have called this place home, like Brittany Mack, Rachel Fico, and Kelsey Kloss. So here's my personal locker. It's not the tidiest of spaces, but it's something that I can call my own. I keep some motivational things. I keep our team playing cards. I keep some hats and stuff, a little taste of Louisiana over here. And also I always keep up some bracelets that some little girls make me after games. And I keep those in my locker as well. So now let's head over to the team lounge. So here we are in the team lounge. It's just a great place to chill and relax when we need to just get away. We have some motivation up here. You know, we can never be too motivated. We have our TV and sound system over here. And our sound system actually connects to our locker room, so we bump our, trap music before games. We can watch SportsCenter, play some Wii. Here we have a senior, Kaylee, lounging in the lounge. We also have some more decor on the back wall that we're gonna have to change when we win the championship this year. And here's my favorite napping spot. This is the media room. A lot of cool things go down here. In fall, we work a lot on mental training and mental imagery and the mental aspect of the game. Every single person has an assigned seat. This is actually my seat. There's a little sneak peek. Behind me, we have our World Series teams, and you'll see over there is a perfect slot for our 2015 championship team. We're so thankful to have a room like this. A lot of other schools don't. This is actually where we found out AJ Andrews was drafted 7th overall to the Chicago Bandits. Up next, we have Coach's office. So here we are in one of Coach Trina's 2 offices. Over here, we have the trophy collection on the wall. These are all the past World Series teams. And we're already going into redecoration plans after our championship win this year to redo the whole wall. Here we have our extensive collection of bows, and if you ask nicely, Coach will personalize you one herself. And if you look a little closer, we'll see Coach herself in her natural habitat. This is our equipment room. This is where our management staff keeps our fit looking right. We actually have 2 pro players and 1 national team player in our management staff this year, so they take really good care of us. This is where we have everything: pants, sweats, jackets, bags, BP shells, all the LSU swag. This is the home of the Fantastic Four. Right now you're looking at 25% of the Fantastic Four. We have our dummy down there, Big Leslie, to throw out when batters are busy and don't want to stand in. We have our pitcher toy closet over here for any accessory you can ever think of. Let's check out some more of this beautiful place we call Tiger Park. These are the indoor batting cages. We just got brand new turf for the SEC tournament. You'll catch anyone in here at midnight, 6 a.m., rain or shine. We're in here all the time, getting some cuts in. You never know when you're gonna need that pinch hit home run. Here we are in the LSU trading room. This is where our trainer and her assistants go to work on us and keep us looking fresh. They also cut a lot of fruit for us in the back and provide us with snacks every day for practice and games. They're a huge part of why we're such a success on the diamond. Speaking of that, let's go check out the field.
You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. Bianca Bell has done it again, and she is swinging Excalibur right now.
So here we are in the LSU dugout. This is where the magic happens. You could catch Captain America. Some of us might be calling Judy. A pizza might be delivered in mid-game. You just never know. And it overlooks Tiger Park, the finest ballpark in the country. This is where LSU softball goes to work. When we step on this field, we're the best team in the country.
2-2 comes right after and strikes her out. Another 1-2-3 inning.
She shows bunt, runners moving. AJ Andrews gets up at third and scores standing.
Gets on a roll like she was. There she goes.
You can pucker up and kiss another one goodbye. Jaquish to the top of the berm.
When LSU designed Tiger Park in 2008, they included a massive seating area for the fans in left field called the berm. With room for more than 1,200 people, the berm becomes an intimidating place for opposing teams. Not only that, but it's a great place to bring your family and let the kids run around during games. Here we are at the berm, probably the best seats in the house. It's the best place to get a souvenir. You can catch your home run balls, you can get your LSU autographs after the games. We sign pretty much everything from trading cards, t-shirts, foreheads, arms. I've kissed a cheek before, but I don't know if that counts. This is our mascot, Mike the Tiger. He greets everyone who comes here to watch us play. I hope you've enjoyed our tour here at Tiger Park. I can't wait to see y'all out at the next game. Reporting for Inside LSU Softball, I'm Carly Hoover. See you on the mound.
What a beautiful facility. We took you from the circle to the berm.
Absolutely,
Very well done.
Absolutely. May 6th through the 9th, next Wednesday through Saturday. Get your tickets now to the SEC tournament.
Men's golf, SEC champs, getting ready for the NCAA tournament next on Tiger Tracks.
Tiger Tracks on CST is being brought to you by Capital One Bank, the official bank of all things Louisiana, and by Louisiana Propane Dealers. Get up to $1,200 in rebates on propane accessories. Find out how at louisianapropane.com.
From 3 shots back to a 3-stroke victory, LSU men's golf, SEC champions.
Absolutely. Garrett Walver, Jordy, had a chance to meet with some of the golfers, including Stuart Jolly, who's been one of the leaders of this team as they won the SEC title. Looking forward to NCAA play. Let's watch.
I know that LSU hasn't won the SEC championship for 28 years, and to be a part of that team was awesome. I know that I went out first on the last day, and I knew that I had to play well, show a good lead for the guys, and try and, keep the motivation going and have the guys to, follow someone that was playing good on the last day. And to come through on top and, just get the win by 3 shots was huge. And it just reflects on how well the year's gone and how hard we've all worked. So we couldn't be happier.
It's huge. We have a lot of people that help out with our program, and it's just such a cool feeling to actually win an SEC championship, and just happy that we can do it for the program, because this program, Coach Winstead's really done a phenomenal job with it. He LSU's golf program was not doing as well as we could for a while, and then Coach Winstead came in here and really got it turning around, going in the right direction. And every year we've been getting better and better, and just to win SEC championship is huge.
Even before we teed off on the first day, I knew that we were a team that was going to be the team to beat because of how we've played, especially this spring. And when we saw Alabama, kind of jump out of the gates hot, it wasn't a surprise because they've obviously won SEC championship, many times before, and it's a golf course that they like to play on. So it wasn't a surprise to see them there, but at the same time, it just drove us more to want to just keep battling away. We knew that it was for us to chase them rather than for them to, slip from the top. And, golf's an interesting sport. 5 shots in a team event isn't that much. So we knew that even if it was like that going into the last day, we would still be in for a good chance. And the guys played good, and we proved it, and we came out on top, which was awesome.
Alabama ran out in front first, and they were playing really well. And we knew that we just had to keep doing what we were doing because all 5 of us were in the tournament. We were all playing well, and Coach was standing there with me, and he had just told me we were 1 shot back from Vanderbilt at the time, and we figured out how far we wanted to play it, and I hit it, and it looked just so good the whole way, and Coach and I were begging for it to be good, and it turned out to be perfect.
It's easy to win something big and then going straight into regionals or straight into the next event and having teams just have so much more drive to want to beat you. If there's a bit more time, it gives us a little bit more flexibility to work hard, work even harder than we did, work on our areas of weakness, and give ourselves a little bit more time to prep for regionals. Because regionals, as good as the SEC championship win was, regionals is going to be our next big event. It's going to be the next most important tournament, and that's the one that's going to get us to nationals, regardless of how you do it at SECs.
Here in the next couple of days, we'll really start getting back at it and just keep building on what we've been doing and just looking for a great finish to the year.
Thank you, Garrett. To go along with that, Karen Bonson's LSU women's golf team currently ranked number 7 in the country.
Exactly. Golf is a really rising sport at LSU. Both teams for a chance at a national title.
My favorite segment, the Department of Science on campus, next on Tiger Tracks. Nothing says college life like a 7:30 a.m. science course, whether it be biology or anatomy. I remember it well.
They're doing some great undergraduate research in the LSU College of Science right now. Let's listen to some testimonials from the LSU students as they talk about the College of Science.
I was always interested in science from a young age. My name is Ellie Smith. I'm from Natchez, Mississippi. I'm a senior and I'm majoring in geology.
Growing up, I was always fascinated by how things work, particularly in a biological setting. I'm Zachary Fitzpatrick. I'm from Holden, Louisiana, and I'm a senior biochemistry major in the College of Science. I saw LSU as a wonderful opportunity to explore my scientific interests.
LSU has a good department for each branch of the sciences. If I wanted to go into geology, biology, chemistry, I know that there's a strong department for each. I also know that LSU is a research university and I wanted to be involved in research. That was an important part in making my decision. Right now I am studying the conditions of formations of metamorpho shales from the Sawtooth Metamorphic Complex, Idaho.
I look to research as a tool to try to resolve challenges in medicine, and so I began studying at LSU with investigators, first at Pennington Biomedical Research Center, studying Parkinson's disease.
I just got back from the Pasteur Institute in Lille, France. I was studying hepatitis C virus. I am Allison Smither. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I am a senior studying biochemistry. I love being in the lab, I really do. It's a great environment. My lab's work has the potential to go on and help lay the foundation for creating the vaccine for hepatitis C.
I'm Michelle Laskowski from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm currently a senior math major here at LSU. I'm currently doing research on quantum graphs. As mathematicians, we are the ones that develop the equations and relations that the physicists and engineers are able to use for their own quantum studies.
My name is Ariel Nabatilan. I am from the Philippines and I am a senior studying chemistry. My faculty researcher, he's been a great help to me. Not only does he help me with my research, he also helps me with what classes are good for me to take for the following semester and what grad schools I can go into and the different types of options I have for my future.
In science, we always need different perspectives on how to answer problems, and going through the research process, it helps you develop critical thinking to find new perspectives on solving problems.
I've learned how to effectively manage my time between my regular schoolwork as well as a large research project.
I'm Nori. I am currently a senior at LSU, a biochemistry major. From the get-go, I was being exposed to these ideas that I had never heard of, and I mean advanced ideas. Now, whenever I see those kinds of processes or those kind of molecules in class, I don't really have to spend as much time studying it. It's really more of a refresher because I deal with those kind of things all the time. My lab is currently involved in studying adipocytes, which is just a fancy way of saying fat cells, and as they're related to obesity and diabetes.
Right now, I am data analysis for the Fermi Gamma Ray Burst Monitor instrument on the Fermi satellite, and I also help out with the Tetra 2 experiment, which is a terrestrial gamma ray flash experiment that measures gamma rays coming from lightning, either ground to cloud lightning or cloud to cloud lightning. Zachary Baum from Grayson, Louisiana. I'm a junior physics and astronomy major. Well, you always hear people talk about getting good work experience. Well, I couldn't be getting any better work experience. I'm exactly where I want to be 20, 30 years from now, so it's a great start.
The hard work that you put into it, the patience you learn in the lab, those are all things that you can use in anywhere.
After graduation, I plan to teach math in the Baton Rouge area for a little bit before going on to grad school to get a higher degree in either math or environmental studies or even education.
I graduate in May, and in January of this coming year, I intend to enroll in the clinical laboratory science program at LSU Health Science Center in New Orleans.
I'm honored to be the first LSU student to receive the Gates Cambridge Scholarship, which will support my studies at Cambridge University in England, and I'll be pursuing a master's in philosophy and clinical science with a specialization in rare diseases.
My favorite LSU experience would have to be all the traveling I've done through my research experiences.
Over the summer, I got to travel to my field area, the Sawtooth Metamorphic Complex, and collect my own samples at 10,000 feet.
My favorite experience at LSU was being a part of the STEM Research Scholars Program. Participating in this program has really supported most of my research endeavors, and it's been a wonderful experience.
All right, so we covered it all from baseball to softball to golf to the College of Science. Now you're off to Mississippi State. Good luck.
I'm heading to Starkville.
Yep.
Softball's at home against Auburn this week, so check them out as well.
All right, so we'll be back again next week, same time, same station, as we recap all the current events going on with LSU. For Bill Franquez, I'm Jordy Helberg. Thanks so much for joining us.